It all started with the HOA's brilliant idea to improve drainage by digging out a section of the hillside behind our street. They hired the cheapest contractor they could find, a guy with one excavator, no plan, and a crew that looked like they were paid in sandwiches. By noon the first day, the hillside was a muddy disaster waiting to happen. By evening, it happened. A huge section of wet soil slid straight onto the street. Not a small patch, a full river of mud that swallowed mailboxes, blocked driveways, and coated the asphalt in slippery sludge. Neighbors were sliding around, trying not to fall. Cars were spinning their tires helplessly. It was chaos. So, of course, HOA Karen showed up. She stood at the top of the mess with her arms crossed, yelling at everyone as if we were the problem. "Stop driving through it! You're spreading it around! This wouldn't have happened if you all followed landscaping rules. Don't track mud onto HOA property." Nobody listened. Then she decided to show everyone how to drive properly through the mess. Karen climbed into her SUV, a shiny white monstrosity she treated like royalty, revved the engine dramatically, and shouted, "Watch and learn!" She hit the gas. Bad idea. The tires instantly lost traction. The mud grabbed the wheels like quicksand, and the SUV slid sideways down the street. She panicked, overcorrected, floored the brake, then the gas, then both. The SUV whipped around like a drunken ice skater. I watched from my porch, frozen, as the car slid directly toward my house. "Stop! Turn! Something!" I yelled. But it was too late. Crash! Her SUV slammed right through my front yard, crushed my fence, plowed over my flower bed, and finally stopped, with its bumper pressed against my porch steps, inches from the wall of my house. Karen stumbled out, covered in mud and outrage. This is your fault!" she shrieked, pointing at me. "My fault?" I said, staring at my destroyed fence. "You were the one mud surfing down the street." The neighbors gathered. Phones came out. Cameras clicked. Karen froze under the spotlight of witnesses. Then the best part, the HOA president arrived and took one look at the scene. "Karen," he said, sighing, "you're responsible for the damage. And the mud spill? That's on the HOA. Karen's jaw dropped. The HOA had to pay for everything. The street cleanup, my fence, the yard, and part of my porch repair. Sometimes karma arrives quietly, and sometimes she arrives driving an SUV straight into your house.